Hello, Internet Lads and Lasses, and all those in between. This is Josh from Spork Games with a review of the game Replica. Replica is a short political game that makes some statements about authoritative governments and issues of privacy. Its attitude and art style is reminiscent of games like Papers, Please and I Get This Call Every Day. However, the writing is much more serious. You could almost say it's a visual novel, with some light puzzles thrown in that progress the game and unlock additional choices and story paths for the player to choose. The choices that you make definitely have great impacts on the story that's being told and the story you experience. In the game itself, you play an apparent political prisoner, baited with freedom in exchange for performing a task, finding evidence of terrorist ties on another prisoner's phone. You interact with an iPhone-like interface and try and solve puzzles by investigating the phone, the text messages, the search history, photo details, and social media profiles of the owner. There's a shadowy authoritative figure that sets tasks before you, and you must use all the tools available to collect the required information. What makes this game interesting is that the experience you have ties directly to your willingness or unwillingness to cooperate. As you play the game, you uncover more and more about the other prisoners, about the situation you're in, and about the character you play. The bodiless authoritative figure instills fear even when congratulating you. It's beyond generic bad guy and real agent of torture here. He is an interesting character that baits and switches and coerces you into making sometimes what appears to be good but wrong choices. A lot of the time when you're playing this game, you feel very uncomfortable with the decisions you're forced to make. They're never black and white, and always relieves the seed of doubt and pulls you back for another round. The game allows you to assume a range of positions, from plausible deniability of the events going on around you to full-force rejection of the orders. One of the most interesting things about the game, however, is that it shows that the warnings that Orwell wrote about in 1984 are very easy to see on the horizon and in the world itself if we don't take actions to prevent them. The visual novel style gameplay does allow for a strong narrative. However, the puzzles are the same through and through, and the passcodes and paths you take to get to the different endings never change. A single playthrough of this game can take about 15 minutes if you're rushing, or if you want to do a much deeper dive, it can last 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how interested you get in the story being told, how many times you choose to replay the story itself, and what story branching paths you choose. I really enjoyed the storytelling aspects, as well as the ability to make moral choices in the game and have it affect the overall outcome. It forces us to look at real-world issues through the lens of a game, and I'm glad I got a chance to experience it. Replica is currently undergoing the Steam Greenlit process, but you can buy a copy directly from the developer. I'll include a link below in comments. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you want to know more about the game, or pick it up yourself and let me know what you think. Like and subscribe for more videos.